Okay, so zombies, police van, rock star wearing gloves, but two gloves. Not like Michael Jackson Thriller where he's got one glove, but like two gloves because he's got to like get rid of bodies later. Does that make sense?
Yes.
My name is OldSkuleNerd. That's my daughter Megan, and she's joining me on this reaction because she joins me for all Falling in Reverse reactions because, well, she's the only one in the room who's actually seen Falling in Reverse live.
I have, and that is my big flex.
What the hell is Big Flex?
You're not hit with the kids.
Okay, 1995, PlayStation 1, Resident Evil Raccoon City called. They want that whole shot back. My name is OldSkuleNerd. Check us out on OldSkuleNerd.com. Got all the social media posts. The Patreon link for those who want to support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you and the merchandise store. This is my daughter, Megan. It's her only day off. And because it's her only day off, she decided to spend it with me. That's a lie. It's her sister's birthday, so she came over. That's a lie. She needed to do her laundry. That's a lie. It's frozen outside and her apartment got the water cut off to stop the deep freeze.
You done?
No, not done. Not even close. All right. Falling in Reverse is the name of the band. The name of the singer-songwriter is Ronnie Radke. She's always here for me with these because she loves Ronnie. She loves Falling in Reverse. She loves the storytelling, the music, everything about it. She's the only person I know who's seen them live, and that's my fault because I haven't gotten out of my ass to go do it. So, name of the song is...
Zombified.
You had to read that. You didn't know.
Shut up. I've been blatantly avoiding watching this because you know how you mentioned something on Facebook or near your phone and you get ads for it for like 2 weeks?
Or everybody tells you, oh my God, so this happens and this happens and this happens. And girl, you're not going to... They don't say girl. I mean, I don't know. Maybe your friends do. I don't know. But like, you know everything about it before you've seen it. And I know that you've been very good about not listening to the song or seeing the video so you could do this with me here.
Because apparently I just lip sync the words every time, so it's just like, okay, I want to actually be able
nobody's mad at you for knowing all about the songs before we watch them.
Bobs. Why not?
It's not a big deal. Why are we still talking? All right, let's go. Falling in Reverse, Zombified. My name is OldSkuleNerd, and that's my kid Megan. Uh-oh. Oh, that's problematic. Okay, anytime Ronnie's walking with his hood up, shit's gonna go down. I know that. It's true!
Looks like a scene out of Money Heist.
Zombified.
Under your bed, cause they are the voices in your head. Zombified by the lies they said. We've become the walking dead. Cause everybody's on the edge. Oh no, they'll never let go. Something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. And they won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. We're dead inside. It goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. And they won't stop till you're zombified.
All right, we are gonna that was the end of that verse and chorus. Pretty good. Couple things. Number one, he technically only needs one mic, but there's like 12 in the room.
I didn't even notice.
From all different worlds. Also, the thing I also noticed, I just did a reaction to Battle Beast, and they did a song where they had their whole band set up, and they were in a warehouse. And to where it wouldn't show the bare warehouse floor, they just scattered a whole bunch of cabling through it. And they're doing it on this one too, because it just doesn't look as good if you don't have a bunch of cabling down. But we all know that if it was a live performance or in a rehearsal area, this would never be allowed.
This would also, if they were all turned on, there would be a lot of echoing.
Yeah, this would be a reverb. This would be a feedback place. Lyrics are very strong. You almost want to think, how many different things is he talking about? Is he talking about social media? Is he talking about the news? Is he talking about events? Is he talking about
for you?
Is
COVID?
When you do that, nobody sees you, because you're like, I'm talking right now, but I think everyone can see me, but they can't because I'm literally behind the music video. No, sorry, I couldn't help it. So the thing that gets me is, okay, so the words, is it COVID? Is it just the chaos of what everyone is just believing everything they hear? Because I watch Ronnie's Twitch streams, and he has no problem telling everybody, the world's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, everybody's just lying to everybody else.
Oh, for sure.
And it does make sense.
But I like the sound on him.
Yeah, the vocal's a little different, because normally he's been very quiet, or he's done the rapping. He's been throwing the bars, and then he goes into the growl or the belting voice for the last few ones, whether it be Drugs or Popular Monster. And then for the one that we did the last time, he was playing a piano and singing a love song in the softest tone ever. And I'm just thinking okay. And then this one, he's just amped up, belting from the start. And his enunciations are there is some effects in there, some echo delay effects that give him that pop on the end of his words, but it's really, really good. So we're going to get into the second verse and chorus, and we'll get into it.
Bite your tongue, cause you don't wanna piss off anyone.
Straight up, that's exactly how it is.
By the damage done. Welcome to America. Everybody's on the edge. Oh no, they'll never let go. Something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. And they won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. We're dead inside.
I feel like the song is a direct attack at Twitter.
It's a direct attack against cancel culture. Okay, we're finding out more and more every day that COVID was bad, but it wasn't nearly as bad as everyone thought it was now compared to 2 years ago. But we're watching, as people talk about how things are getting less and less deadly and more, there are still people on the internet and on TV that are just it's day one. And so many people are, and you're not allowed to talk about it. I mean, Joe Rogan? Dude, he's like a UFC pothead, and they're trying to cancel him just because he's trying to talk about things that he's been through.
Well, it's also talking about people who we lived in a way different world about a decade ago.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more things were acceptable. Maybe shouldn't have been, but they were. They were socially acceptable by everyone.
I'm not worried so much about that. Okay.
But they want to cancel them now.
But here's the thing. Okay. Canceling what people said 10 years ago, 20 years ago, a lot of people think, okay, that's a bull crap. You shouldn't do it. But at the same time, what gets me is now it's not even if you say something bad. Now it's if you just speak your mind. Even if you make an opinion about what you personally feel, there are people that will attack you like you're not allowed to say things. That's really, really bad.
It's that's what America was built on, being able to have your own opinions and be able to believe what you want to believe in. Because a lot of places, you're not allowed to believe what you actually believe.
I have friends of mine that live in countries that don't have free speech. And they're like, They literally watch the news all the time. Not their news. They watch our news and laugh at us because we have all these rights. But
we're idiots.
And the thing about it is, this is not a political speech. Okay, it's not. Because I'm not even talking about politicians, because whether you're talking about politicians of the left or the right, they're all politicians, which means they're all lawyers, which means they're one step above blood-sucking leeches. So we know that's all bullcrap anyway. But there are these people that don't live your life. And Ronnie makes a very good point. Ronnie, because he's a rock star, everything he says, everything he does,
Microscope.
Soraya, his girlfriend, Paige, everything she says, everything she does is microscoped. She can't have her own opinion. She can't step out and just speak her mind. And that's how it is. And he's right. If you just it's a great analogy to use the zombies, because you notice at the beginning, in all zombie films, what do you never do in a zombie film? You never make noise. Because if you make noise, what happens? All the zombies hear you and they come walking up, mindless, stupid, trying to kill you. Zombies don't have an opinion. They can't think for themselves. They're just a mindless mob. And so in this video, they start off by wrapping a bunch of speakers around the columns of this giant building, cranking up the sound to attract every zombie they can, because, like Ronnie says, whether it be his girlfriend or himself or everything he's done in the last 20 years, if he even makes a peep, mindless zombies who can't think for themselves are like, you can't say that. You know what? Stop him. Go ahead. I mean,
like, what you gonna do?
You know what's really interesting now is that, okay, we see Tom McDonald, right? We all know what Tom McDonald does. Straight up, America, Bill of Rights, free speech. Let's see how many people I can piss off this week. Literally. And then we know exactly the political form he stands on. Whether you agree with it or not, he's going to do it. Ronnie's kind of the same way. However, Ronnie doesn't speak in terms of this policy, that policy, left, right. He's just standing as someone in the middle going, I just want to talk. Why can't we just talk?
Why can't we just be real?
Why can't we just be honest with each other? Like what I try to do with all of you. Remember when I used to tell you guys 4 or 5 years ago that this kind of stuff was coming if we weren't careful? And then here I am sitting here going, wow.
Ew.
Ew. She hates it when her dad's right. Speaking of being right, let's go. Do you see the shirt?
Can I have that shirt?
No, you can't have that shirt.
I don't got the shirt.
What?
That's me jamming in my room, just standing up. Did you not see that?
No, I mean, but I was too busy laughing at the Deadpool / Bat Metal running people over in the car scene. That's always good stuff. Seriously, bro.
Zombified.
All right, real quick. Okay, so just when you think that the world becoming mindless, stupid, hating everything you say zombies was bad enough, then the alien invasion comes. Only beams up the zombies. And to top it all off, we have a kaiju invasion.
It looked like a little toy, like that you get.
Like a Super Ninja Dino Megazord?
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, so that was Zombified. It's a 3-minute, 57-second song, so like 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And in 4 minutes, they've said a lot of stuff.
And I wish it would have just kept going. They could have easily put another.
Well, because it's falling in reverse, there's a very good chance they'll have the next song they do will continue on with whatever they have going on. Ronnie doesn't do anything one off. There's always a deeper, darker, bigger thing to go with. Maybe on the next one, they come out of the Super Megazord, and all the members of Falling in Reverse have like pink, white, blue, white, red, white jumpsuits with helmets.
Oh, I'd hope. And where are they going to come out of?
Please don't do that. But no, if they actually did that, Saraya would be like, really, bro?
You know what? I'll pay good money to see Ronnie Radke.
Shut up. Shut up. See, this is why I have her do these with me, but it's also one of the reasons why I don't like it when she does these things.
Oh, you love it.
I do. I love you. I love you. Hopefully, you love me too.
I don't tell you that all the time.
Yeah, I know, but I've seen you when you think I'm not looking. The reason why her cheeks are always puffy is because the muscles in her cheeks are really bulbous because of the amount of time she rolls her eyes. Facial exercises. You just caught that? I love you.
Oh.
That's Maegn. I'm OldSkuleNerd. I think we've talked enough. See you guys later.